Hey, 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 beautiful people. You already know what time it is. It is Raw Talk with your girl, Tiki Millions, alongside.
Maria.
You don't know. So, it's been a while since we see with people and I'm Gil.
Gil, they're missing it.
Yes.
Enough people done hit you up.
Okay. Girl, well, at the end of the day, people, it has been a little...
Intermission.
Yeah, we had to take a break. Sometimes you gotta regroup and then come back a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to regroup and come back. So, it's been a good time. We get some time to most definitely get our stuff together and get the show together. And, we want to make sure we present Raw Talk to you guys the right and raw way. You understand? So we're going to break down what Raw Talk is and who we are. And then we're going to get into the shits. You understand?
Yes. So we want to welcome our new viewers. So thank you for joining us. We want to big up everyone that's been with us, all of the jammers, everyone that's either DM'd or sent a text message like, when is Raw Talk coming back?
Yes.
We're back and welcome. So we are Caribbean urban. Obviously, Takesha and I both hail from the island of Trinidad and Tobago.
But
big up. And
we had green cards.
Yes.
And now
we didn't need to marry
citizens.
anyone, but
yeah, we're not illegal, all right? So don't say that. That's okay. We legal and things.
Yes. And we've known each other since we were 13 and 14. And obviously, we age fine like wine. So we're still here.
Yes.
And, we just want to bring to light some of the topics that happen in the Caribbean community and even in the American community where it's like, our people, they don't talk about it. So that's why we're here.
Exactly.
We're here to talk about raw things in our community.
Yeah. So, you guys going to get a little bit of the raw good shit. We're going to be talking about the good sex. You don't already big up the girl and then with the good pum pum. The guys have the nice fat cocky that we like. And big up all of the small cocky man too because they be coming at me in my DMs like, oh, wow, I ain't no big tooth. Yeah, I can't get no love. No, it's not that.
Big them up too, you know. We got to show everyone love. We're not discriminating, okay?
No. And some girls like the small, what is it? It's the ocean and emotion. That's what motion in the ocean.
Yes.
So you don't know. So, and once again, you guys can follow us on our Instagram page at Raw Talk with Tiki and Riri. And you can follow me at Tiki Millions and you can follow her at Divaria.
Yes.
And she'll accept you guys.
Yes, but make sure if you have any questions or if you have any topics or if you want us to address anything, feel free to DM us or reach out to us and let us know like what you guys want to hear because we are here for the people.
Yes, we are. So you don't know our people. Once again, we are here for the people. So big up all of the women and them. You don't know already. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
Go make sure and get the tatas and them checked out. You know what I'm saying?
Get the bubbies checked out. You never know.
Yeah, and then it's like again, if you have a sometimes you may not have an issue. It could be hereditary or those things like that.
Correct.
I think it's a good idea to go and talk to your healthcare professional and go and get your tits checked out. Make sure the tits and them good, the nice and sitting. And big up all of the big breast woman, big up all of the girls and them with the slippers breast, all the hanging breasts and the little small flat breasts too. You understand?
The little raisins.
Some man's like the little A cup.
Yeah. Yeah, not my man, but yeah.
Yeah, you got some melons, girl. Whew. She didn't get a boob job, people. It's real.
So
and we have to, when it comes to protecting our bodies and our good health, we have to talk about protecting our women as well.
Yes.
We want to send a deep condolence to the the Marcano family.
Yes.
Miya Marcano was a young lady who unfortunately was murdered, and her funeral was actually yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's really sad because she was a young girl. She had a whole life ahead of her, all because a guy didn't like the word no. He didn't want to hear rejection, and
Correct.
It's one of those things we really have to be so careful with our surroundings and make sure and teach our children and teach your sons to make sure and know how to say no. She said no.
How to accept rejection and not feel like there is something wrong with that. We live in, I think, a very entitled society, and people need to know, like, no is not the end of the world. Like when you're in business, especially when you're self-employed, you get like 50 no's before you get one yes. Like it's in sales as well.
Exactly.
And people have to learn how to check their emotions, and maybe he was mentally unstable. But it's just a shame that this happened to this young girl who had a bright future ahead of her.
Bright.
So our deepest condolences to her family.
Yes.
That's a heavy one.
Yeah. And then, you had the other young lady. It was in Atlanta, correct?
Yes. Miss Tori Lang in Atlanta. Like she was found with a gunshot wound in her head, and her car was like abandoned and burned. You know, there's just so much violence against women, and we're just touching these 2 isolated incidents. We know that there's so many other things happening. I mean, even recently, this Gabby case from the
Gabby Petito.
Yes. And
America's sweetheart.
you know, white woman, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? She's going to get the highlights.
But, you know, there are many people of color, many young girls, women who are missing, and we need to highlight all the stories. You know, the ones you do know because they're constantly bombarded on TV, on advertisements, every single where, and the ones that you may not even have ever heard of.
Yeah. And I think what it is too, because even with Miya, the reason how her case got so publicized is because everybody in the Caribbean community literally came together and was reposting it, tagging every, you know, big blog site news. And that's how it got big. So, you know, if someone is missing, do remember, just share it around. It takes nothing to post, and it really can help and, you know, get the family the closure that they need and actually bring the person home too. You know what I mean? So
yes, God forbid, like if they were still looking for her, like how long that was going to take.
Exactly. You know,
ridiculous.
So just remember, we are strength in numbers. So we just wanted to give you guys some safety tips, all right? Really quickly. And this goes for the guys too. I mean, there's so much violence against women, but we can't leave out the man and them too, because sometimes the man and them do get attacked, but it's just not reported as much because sometimes shame and all those things, right?
You know, man and their pride. How do you let the woman beat you up?
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Who tell you I get kidnapped? You know, it's all
that. Who tell you get cuff in your face?
You understand? So you don't know already. Make sure, remember now, we're in New York, so we're going to give out some tips for people in our area as well. But again, anywhere you are in the world, this can work for you as well. You know, if it's getting dark early, make sure you fill up your gas tank before sunset. You know, late nights when we was younger, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, we pum shows by the gas station, all kind of stupidness. You know, thank God for your grandmother and mother's prayers, right?
Thank God for prayers, because they work.
I understand.
Keep you covered.
Yes. And, you know, keep an extra charger with you at all times. The worst thing is to be stranded somewhere and you do not have a charged phone, or you get 2% and you're trying to make a call and next thing you know, your phone go blank.
You know, freaking iPhones, they just like 2%, it go from 10 to 2 and then none.
You understand? So please make sure. And if you get AAA or whatever company you have with your car insurance, that can come and help you anytime you're you need any help.
If your car's shut down, definitely roadside assistance.
Yes.
Always needed. Always have insurance. Don't think that it's just for people who are...
Stop winging it.
Listen, when you become an adult, you do adult things. Get insurance, not just car insurance, homeowners insurance, renters insurance.
Yes.
Make sure you have insurance, please.
Yes. And make sure and check your tires. Make sure you have oil. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
No ATM runs late at night by yourself. If the place looks shady as fuck, do not take money out from there. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. And, you know, stop taking park walks late at night by yourself. Like, you know, just, there's nobody in the park and it's like 12 midnight. No.
Exactly. It's not smart and it's not safe.
No. Forget about somebody. It could be a little wolf in the park and next thing you know, you gone.
Pepper spray don't work on wolves. So, you know.
Oh, for real it don't?
I don't think so. Pepper spray? I mean, like, what are you going to do when a wolf trying to come bite you? Start spraying it.
And then that shit is looking at you in the eye because wolves are like 6 feet tall. You know that? They can get really tall. Yes,
a wolf is 6 feet tall. That's tall like
girl,
him.
I'm telling you, they looking Nikki in the eyes. I'm telling you, girl, that is some scary ass shit.
Kitty, they looking you dead in the eye. Like the, what's the kangaroos in Australia? Shit, they just stand up on their, oh my goodness. You know them.
The kangaroo?
It's a kangaroo?
Yes, that's okay, Rhea. I know, we having an elder moment. It's okay, darling.
Oh, Lord.
It's okay.
Anyway, so when they just stand up, they just like really stand up high.
I'm not going nowhere near a kangaroo because that shit got muscles. Look like he been in jail for a couple of years, benching.
Devo on the block.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That's like a big ass rat. I don't care what nobody say. A kangaroo is a big ass rat. And you know, and also again, make sure and unlock your doors immediately when you get out of your cars. I'm sorry.
Lock.
Only
or unlock. Listen, I'm not Jama's. Everyone, I'm not the only one tired tonight. Lock or unlock? Let me hear.
No, only unlock your doors if you are immediately getting out of your car. It's okay, people. You know, sometimes you take a quick glance. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's raw shit over here. You know what I'm saying? We fuck up sometimes, but we fall down, but we get up.
We get up.
Donnie McClurkin.
We fall down.
But no dicks in the ass. So, unless you like it. But, you know, just to make sure I'm paying attention to your surroundings. That's exactly what we're trying to say. You know what I mean?
Pay attention, be be aware. A lot of things happen because, you know, like people are just idle or they're just Lack of common sense.
Yeah.
Street sense, common sense, you know?
And you know what's crazy? Like, be careful of women with children with strollers late at night in the gas station. Listen, I say right now, they be coming getting them kids. They be training them little soldiers from early.
Or you know, on the train where they, I don't know, like, because I honestly haven't taken the J or the Z train in so long. Big up, Queens.
Yes.
But
J train dirty as shit. It's a shame.
You know, they used to have those women who would come with the kids, and the kids will always be sleeping or look like they're drugged. I'm like, you know, little kids, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, like, it's not possible, and they're begging for money, and then, like, I feel bad, but I'm like, it's a scam.
Yeah, you know? That's, you know, that little thing, that like Chucky little cousin, like pull out a little knife on your ass. No. Just be careful. You know, people are using children as bait these days, so just be aware of that as well. So, you know, and, you know, just talking about awareness and stuff, Miami Carnival.
Lord,
give a quick rundown.
Mercy.
Shout out to everybody who went to Miami.
Big up Miami 2021.
Listen, it was really good. It's way better than Eastern Parkway. This is my first time going down there, and it really made sense. Like, it was clean. It just, you know, Parkway is just a mess. I feel like it just get crazy. I paid big money to play in band, and dirty ass man coming from Juve smelling stink. And then when time come now, it's like, the guards in them are not doing their jobs. But in Miami, it was well put together. It was highly organized. A lot of people had a bad experience, but that wasn't me.
So hashtag Freaks Mask, or your costume.
Oh Lord. Well, some carnival mass camps, I would just say this, people, do your research, okay?
Yes.
If a band has a bad reputation, it's do your research. And I think a lot of people who had a bad experience, they were young and they don't know.
Right. And, you know, like, this is actually the first carnival since pandemic, since Trinidad. If you miss that, you miss a lot.
Yes.
So the thing is that a lot of people were excited just to go and just to have an experience. So unfortunately, we're not going to specifically call out any names, but people did not have a pleasant experience. The costumes that they paid for, $1,300, look like my 6-year-old could put them together.
Cut up sheets.
Little
sheer sheets.
Little arts and craft feathers. You know, definitely not something you would expect from such a big band. And this is not the first year that
it was a couple of bands. It wasn't just one. It was a couple of them.
And it's not the first year that they've been doing this. They've been doing this. Yes. So it's like they weren't prepared.
And that particular band, I played with them, and honestly, I didn't have a problem. So, but I think it's all about the band leader and the band sections and so on and so forth. True. But it was a good time, you know?
The fetes were nice. Yes. A lot of people came out. Tell me about Patrice.
First of all, I love Patsy, but you see Destra, this was her first performance since she's been doing virtual performances and things like that, but this was her first performance back in real life. So It was really nice to see her. I got to talk to her backstage for a little bit, and it was cool. Like, it was a nice time. I saw Nadia Batson voice, you know, one such in your fat is niceness.
Yeah.
Boy. So that was good. Teddy's son John, a lot of new artists. We had an artist, Rhea Black. She's one of our local artists here out of New York, and she is really. It was good to see her out there doing her thing.
Shout out to Rhea Black.
Yeah, so it was good. It was good. I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely do Miami Carnival 2022 for sure. For
sure. You heard it here yourself.
Yeah, you know. So big up everybody tuned in, and do remember you can follow us on that Raw Talk. Tiki and Riri on IG, all right? So,
yes.
You know, there's so many things, craziness going on right now, things trending. So, in trending topics right now, Tyga, you know, rapper from the West Coast, I don't know, he let his ex-girlfriend in his home early hours of the morning. She came there apparently inebriated. And long story short, she came in there and then she just went telling everybody that he gave her this black eye. And she was crying on Instagram talking about she was embarrassed. But my thing is, like, why the fuck did he let you in the house in the first place?
Tiki, if someone shows up at your house that you used to fuck at 12, 1, 2 in the morning, and you like, I'm going to hit it again. I mean, like, this is just regular shit. You
Tyga,
know?
You should. But come on, he has so much other options of pussy.
But I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, you high, you drinking, chilling. Like, come on, what's up?
I heard Chris Brown was there, and apparently what it was too, they didn't want to wake Chris Brown up. I don't know. That's what they were saying in the blogs. But apparently they didn't want to wake up Breezy. So I guess he let her in trying to calm the storm. But then now here he is. he
don't need
they're
another
going to
case.
court. Yeah,
Jesus.
no. Listen, less than that, people, your ex come there raging 2-3 o'clock in the morning. That is fucking trouble. They ain't coming over there for no dick sucking or getting, punani fling up and tear up and all them thing there. They come in there for trouble.
Call the cops on them. Just,
Don't open the door. And if they start acting crazy, then I would say call the cops. But again, if your ex just show up out of nowhere, that's kind of madness.
I mean, we say show up out of nowhere. How long they've been broken up? Like, there's a lot of factors. Did she really show up? How she know he was home? She was stalking him. Like, he didn't say come over.
All of that. Well, for apparently they were broken up. They were not together anymore. And she came over there. She was crying and carrying on. So I guess he felt like
no mercy. Don't let that bitch in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
People be slipping too much. All right. So don't slip, because when you slip, you're gonna have a mess. And speaking of mess, Lizzo. We like Lizzo on the beat.
We love Lizzo.
But we don't want to see Lizzo's ass. I'm so sorry. Like, apparently, big up Cardi B. She had the big dancehall theme party.
Pasta. Yes, Cardi, next time invite us, okay? We're ready. We got an invitation. We got our outfits.
Yeah. We're coming with our Carnival outfits and everything.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm. We set up a little Road Talk panel out there and talked to everybody real crazy. But yeah, it was just straight up and down madness. So long story short, Lizzo wore a typical dancehall outfit.
She did.
We from Queens, you know what I'm saying, and going to party in Brooklyn. Them hole in the wall Jamaican parties. They wear.
Yes.
I have been a participant myself. I'm not even gonna hold you.
No pictures.
You understand? But you know what? My chance is the printed ones from back in the days. There was no IG like that. There was no Instagram back then. There was
no
MySpace.
Digital proof, okay?
And, so basically Lizzo felt like she wanted to address the haters. So she was inside of the studio. So she took it upon herself to bend over and pull on put on her pants. And, she had a thong on and just ass cheeks. I was just like, yo, some of the haters were not in the viewage. Like, why you moon the viewers? Like, that was uncalled for and unnecessary and tasteless.
The first thing I'm thinking about is Homer Simpson. I don't know why that came to my head. But the next thing I'm thinking about is that, okay, so on both sides of the coin. For one, when people are wearing, their bikinis or the models, they all showing ass, right?
Right.
For two, Lizzo, there were other people in this chat who support you, who love you. So I understand, that's the thing when you pay attention to negativity or you pay attention to the haters. I don't pay attention to anybody talking shit because at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing and you just love talking about me. So what can I say? And the thing is that being a celebrity of her status, like this is expected. Mm-hmm. I think maybe she needs to balance it a little better. And her responses, like, don't pay attention to it. I don't want to see anybody's ass like that. And it has nothing to do with Lizzo specifically. I just feel like, that's just not my thing. So.
Yeah, we don't need all the little girls when they have a problem with somebody turn around and, show their bamsi.
They do a Homer Simpson.
Yeah, we don't need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So people, please, I would always say to you, see these celebrities doing things, but, you got to raise your children right in their home because a lot of them, unfortunately, are being schooled by social media. And they don't understand what real life is. And again, if you're having issues and you don't know how to cope, definitely do not get on Instagram Live and pull your pants down and bend over and show people your ass.
Correct.
And the way to deal with it.
Don't Homer Simpson yourself.
No, please don't.
So
you already know, people. So we thank you. This is our first episode of Raw Talk. And
our first welcome back.
Yes. And you can check us out. We'll have new episodes every Wednesday loading up on YouTube. All right. So make sure and look out for that.
Yes.
So
Raw Talk.
Yeah.
Tiki and Riri.
Boom.